the selected fellows travel abroad to carry out their projects in the way they have planned for a period of 2 or 3 months, with all their expenses paid for by the Trust.
Ladies and gentlemen, when the fanfare sounds, it usually means that something important is going to happen. Well, in this case, it's only me. Thank you very much for coming along, recipients. Thank you very much, too, and welcome to the guests and families of the recipients. Welcome those senior fellows who've turned up, as many of you do each year, and welcome to the Trust Office guests to see what's going on these medallion ceremonies. It's very nice to see you all. May I particularly congratulate the recipients of 1990 and 1991 on submitting your reports. For 1 or 2 at the last minute this morning. Flexibility is all very well. But fellows seldom, in fact never, let one down, I've learnt over the last 10 years.
Sir, we are very much honoured that you should be with us today, adding to a list of great distinction of precedence, including Her Majesty the Queen, Her Majesty the Queen Mother, the Princess Royal, the Prince of Wales, of course, and Prime Ministers of both parties. And it is extraordinarily good of you to come and join us today. We greatly appreciate it, and we are very happy that you are able to be with us today. Lord Mayor.
Chairman, Your Royal Highness, my Lord, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Chairman, for your very kind introduction. And let me in turn say that it is with a great deal of personal pleasure that I welcome the Winston Churchill Memorial Trust, the Fellows, and their guests to this historic Guildhall for today's medallion ceremony. And now I should like to give a special welcome to His Royal Highness, the Duke of Gloucester, who by his selfless service to the country and in the variety of his manifold interests is a particularly appropriate member of the royal family to present Churchill medallions on this occasion. Your Royal Highness.
Thank you, Lord Mayor, for your kind words. It's a very great pleasure for me to come to this historic place today to present medallions to the Churchill Fellows. Your fellowship is to do with being offered an opportunity to do something that otherwise would seem a mere dream. And it is my pleasant task today to congratulate all the Churchill Fellows, firstly for having been selected from strong competition, secondly for having carried out your varied missions in many different places, and for having written your report. No doubt for some it was easier than others. and for having arrived here to receive your medallion. I hope that this won't seem to be the end of the affair, but merely another link to make you feel that you are part of a much more important movement to bring people together, to send them to different corners of the world so that they can have experiences that they wouldn't have at home. Thank you.
Mr. Tim Clark, who went to America looking at small farm diversification, is also the winner of the 1990 Paul Roget Award. Mr. Robin Drinkall, Japan, waste reduction. Mr. Michael Duffy, North America, treatment programs in prisons. Miss Victoria Edwards, America, conservation and access on private land. Mr. Alan Ellsworth, America, Yorkshire Schools Canoe Expedition. Mrs. Dawn Hillier, Sierra Leone and Malawi, midwifery and maternity care. Mr. Martin McKendry, Holland, farm waste. Miss Rachel Monkman, Mexico, silver and silverware. Mr. Norman Potter, America, Tiffany glass. Mr. Stuart King, who went to Hungary, Romania and Bulgaria on wooden folk art and techniques, is also the winner of the 1991 Paul Roget Award. Miss Corinna Williams, America, water skiing.
Your Royal Highness, Lord Mayor, Lords, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Churchill Fellows of 1990 and 1991, I would like to thank you, sir, for presenting our medallions today. You have made it a particularly personal, proud and wonderful occasion for us. I also thank the Winston Churchill Memorial Trust for the marvellous opportunity you have given us. We are better and wiser for it, but we realise that with opportunity comes responsibility, so we will do our best to share our experience for the good of the community and the country. Finally, our sincere thanks to the Trust Office for their courteous and efficient help. We will keep in touch and remember that a Churchill Fellowship is for life.
Your Royal Highness, my Lord Mayor, Your Grace, my Lords, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasant duty today and a great honour for me to thank Your Royal Highness on behalf of the Winston Churchill Memorial Trust for presenting the silver Churchill medallions to the Fellows of 1990 and 1991. I am sure my father, whose image broods over this great assembly from his niche at the far end of this historic hall, would rejoice and feel proud that his name is linked with this enterprise, this living memorial, and that he would wish to each and all of you Godspeed as you spread the gift of enterprise, individuality, and service in the nation he loved and served so long and so valiantly.
Mr. Rosamond Connor is the Trust Office Manager who really does everything.
She tells you what to do.
She tells me what to do. My PA, Miss Narco, is rather the same.
Does she tell you the same thing?
No, not quite. This is Carrington. Very odd here, another name I find this really. And Paula has actually done really all the work to do with this ceremony.
So she has a holiday now?
Yes. No, fair enough. Excellent fellows coming up. How is everything?
Very nice of you. Feels like a picture.
It's a picture. It's not a picture of you. I think almost ever. And it's in the cabinet war rooms in the manors.
It is quite nice.
Marking retreats or advances?
At that time, I think it was the end of the war, so it was a 14
What do you mean with advances?
We put a little note on the back about it.
I'll give you that back. Sorry about that.